What's going on, YouTube? How is everybody doing today? Hope you all are doing good. Today is a better day, just like in the title. So some things I want to address real quick. Yes, today is a good day to die, Driz. It's always a good day to die. Death is just the next adventure, right? So yesterday, yeah, it wasn't that great as far as the campaign goes. We lost some territory. We lost a lot of good soldiers in the battles itself. I had to redo a battle because I didn't want to lose. I'm not even gonna lie. Some things that I have realized since last night, I've been doing a lot more research, especially on the Dark Elf faction and how Warhammer 3 works compared to the historical titles, which is what I'm used to. So a lot of it is just because I suck at the game. Not even gonna lie. Like, it was just, I was doing some terrible crap that I shouldn't have been doing. The army construct that I am currently using, especially as Maliketh, is not bad, but I'm not using it effectively. I'm not using it to its fullest potential that it could be used as. We also, again, I am lacking some better tier units at the moment, especially in Maliketh's army. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. We will fix that once I'm able to get a lord over here and to protect this region that we're trying to control once I get the game up and everything. Once I get the lord over there, that's going to be kind of the buffer. That's just going to go in and out and buffer everybody there, you know? Take that how you will, how I said it. But yeah, the other thing too is that I realized when using the dark shards, originally I know that if you have them in a lock group, they don't fire at the same person that you want them to. The other thing that you have to make sure you turn off is fire at will, because if you do not turn fire at will off, will they fire at the thing you click at? Yes, but they also stop doing that and will fire at whatever else is available. The other thing too is that I'm not using them like I should be. They're not your traditional archer with a bow that can shoot an arc over things. They are crossbow units, so I have to think of that. I forget that they're crossbow units. I just see archers and I'm like, all right, archers, back line, keep them shooting over my main line and stuff. You know, that's not how they're supposed to be used. So a lot of armies, they'll go through and they'll do a doom stack of shades. They'll do a doom stack of dark shards in the beginning, stuff like that. Apparently there was also a patch. I don't know if it was during the rework patch or something else, but they made it to where archers aren't as doom stacky as they were. Something like that. They're still strong, but they're not cheesy anymore, you know? So that's something that I've had to figure out as well. So let's get into the game here. Everything kind of go from black screen to actual game. There we go. So sitting here with Maliketh over here at the Fortress of the Damned. That's what we're going to try and take next. Over here, they did attack Shagrath in the last stream yesterday, but they ended up surviving, which was good. That's what we want. And then we've also got an army down here. We're finally at war with the High Elves, which has been a long time coming. We're there. Now with her, I just want to address this too. So as far as her army construct goes, so it's not bad as far as what we have for lords. Again, I don't have access to the Master Lord or the Master Hero, because I don't have the DLCs for this game or the past games. I only have the base games of Warhammer 1, 2, and 3. So I can at least do Immortal Empires and play the basis of most of the factions and everything, which is all I really need right now. There's still a lot of campaigns that I could possibly have. I may be missing out on some units, but that's okay. I played Rome 2 for the longest time with no DLC until I could get it, and I was perfectly fine doing my Hastati troop, you know, my Hastati Doom stacks, Principe Doom stacks, that kind of thing. So I don't necessarily like Doom stacks all the time because they get a bit boring. Some things I've realized as well. So some units actually aren't as terrible as I make them out to be. So one unit in particular is, don't think I can make it here, but the dragon itself is actually not bad either. But I feel if we have Maliketh in the army, we don't really need this. We could put this in an army with a dreadlord that doesn't have a dragon, so we can use that to the advantage there. Let me see. The unit I'm looking for is the horses. So I've got no building space. Oh, here we go. So Dark Riders and repeater Dark Riders. So apparently these guys are actually not that bad. They're not the greatest cavalry. That's one thing that the Dark Elves do not have, is actually very good cavalry. They're not specialized in that. Their infantry is pretty good, and their archers are, their crossbowmen are one of the best in the game. So especially the shade variants, which are really good and they can hold their own. However, you notice that has 60 units. This has 68, so they have a little bit more than the shades, but the shades again can hold up their own in melee. A lot of people say to cycle out the dark shards and go straight for shades in the army, but they're more expensive, so that's the only downside, is the upkeep. We're still not strong in our economy yet, as I'm trying to build that up, which is also not very straightforward in any of the guides I've been watching. It's all just about interns and what we use those interns for, again, for dictats over here, so we can print money, which is very useful. But I'm trying to play this like I would normally play a lot of the historical titles and some of the other campaigns that I've done in the past in those historical titles, not the way this game asks to be played. Some factions you can do a turtle style defense, which is what I normally play as, and let the enemy come to you and then you destroy them as they're coming towards you. Dark Elves aren't very good at that. It can work if it's actually if they attack you first and you are holding a defensive line, you can do it, but it's not their specialty. Their thing is more of the run in, charge, and attack, and then have the crossbows murder everything, apparently. So that's just some things that I have learned since the other day. Again, this entire campaign is my first steps into the Warhammer series itself, into the Warhammer lore, all of that fun stuff. So, you know, I am learning as I go. All right, so let's get into it now. We can potentially start pushing on to more of these areas.
Awaiting command.
Venom Glade, which is right here, is another part of this province here. I do want to get these areas. I'm just kind of curious as to how I should go about this. Probably down here, but that's also going to leave this open. I want to build an army here, but I would need to destroy a building, probably this growth building, if anything. But I'd rather just chuck the money out, get this to level 5, and then I have the other building slots available, and I can just build a basic infantry base there. Just some things that I've been thinking about as far as the campaign goes, and what to look at, what to look for, that kind of thing. Again, the economy is just something I'm not used to, because our main money-making building is these crafting districts, right? But they also take away your interns per turn, so we'll lose 25 per turn, and if you add all that up, they stack, you know, like you can lose up to a bunch. Buildings right now stacked up, we're losing 185 a turn, it looks like. So it's kind of a balance on, do we level them up all the way and get that extra income, because level 1 gives you only 100 per turn. This is just base, I'm not adding these percentages in right now, I'm just giving base. So 100, this is 150, and then the next one gives us 200, but we'll be minusing 35. So I feel like it's a balance between leveling not all of them up to tier 3, but maybe in select provinces we could level them to tier 3, so we know those are at least are guaranteed to make us quite a bit of money. It's like the Black Roads here, so we can get campaign movement plus 15% for own armies starting their turn in this region. So if we have an army there at the start of the turn, I think that's what that applies to. We have income from trade tariffs, which I never really know what a trade tariff is. I don't ever implement them in my games. So income from all buildings is +4 of those. So every building in this local province, so in this area itself, Spiteful Peaks will get a bonus to our income there. And then we also get +10% from the local, our income from interns as well, +10%. So that could come in handy there. And then of course here in Nagaron, which is mainly a recruitment hub for us, we could level this up so that it does a bit more income. Here in Durax Inn, we were going to make this also an income area. And then we were going to turn the Palace of Ruin into a recruitment hub. But then we decided, or I decided, that it would be better if we made Fortress of the Damned a recruitment hub instead, and we can use that as a buffer between this area itself. So that would essentially cut off these guys and these guys from coming any more into our lands than we would want them to. Now we are currently at war with this Slaanesh Prince here of the Decadent Host. So he is, I believe he is Slaanesh if I remember from the lore stuff. Yeah, Slaanesh corruption. So we are fighting him. We're trying to finish taking him out, but we're gonna hinder him here so that he only has really the one province or the one area. Our guys came through or Helbron came through and took out this area, which was another one of theirs. So if we take this out, they're pretty much handicapped in this area. We can come back up north and take this as long as they don't take this. If they do take it, we'll just have to do this instead. Or we can just keep coming up north, come down, and then just take this back. Either way, we want to try and prevent them. Would be nice to have those gemstones here, but I'm not trying to go any further in or grab any more provinces in the north than we need. I think this would be a good cutoff point. And then after that, because this is, let's see. Yeah, this is part of this. So this, and this all make up this area, I believe. So if we can grab this, we cut it off, we stop war with him, go for peace. Try to go for peace for these guys as well, these Norska faction. And hopefully call it off any other wars with anyone else chaos in the north. If we can leave them alone, they'll come down here hopefully and bother them instead of us. Maybe we can make trade with them, we can be cool with them, either one. We are an evil faction. We should be friends with the other evil factions, right? Then we can really focus our meat and cheese down here, fighting against Grombrindal, and pushing more south into the Elven lands where we need to go to come here and eventually fight Tyrion and the others. So that is kind of the plan right now. So we will see how far we can go. Hopefully we don't have to go against the Sisters of Twilight here with the Wood Elves, but we'll see with that as well. I'm not sure. I don't know. But that is the current goal right now. As far as army compositions go, I do want to get this more over here so I can start using them as a recruitment hub for these guys so they can start getting an army and I can use them to push down here. Which honestly, I think we can actually do that. So we're going to. I'm going to go with full speed and I'm going to try and get them over here. I just got to hope there's nobody else around that's going to come through and try and take us out. Meanwhile, this army, let's see, we own this province, so we could, I don't see the High Elves. I don't see where their army could be. At least we just don't have line of sight of it yet. And then we have Eotane, which is this is the House of Tyrion, I believe. So this is who we need to go and kill to win our victory objective. So I'm trying to think, should I, because I could probably use them. Can't recruit, but I could probably use them to take this out. We also have this Norska faction over here,
A timely arrival.
which we don't have any treaties with them. But it would be nice to, I don't know, to have them. That would be kind of good. We can get that faction as friends maybe, or we just eliminate them. I don't know if they have any other holdings. Let's see.
A timely arrival. My warhounds have not eaten in
So they're over here. That's the World Walkers. So they're right here. We're not really fighting them. Apparently we're deteriorating though, so we might have to kill them. But that's kind of the goal that I'm looking at. Again, this is a better day. We're gonna do a lot better today, I think. It just depends on all that we can get done. So for her, I want to go ahead and move her. I think it would be best if we come over here. Maybe I can put her in a raiding stance. Nope, I can't put her in a raiding stance, but that's okay. We can, we'll go to the end, and then we're going to take this next. I'm not going to worry about upgrading anything here yet until I know for sure that we own it. When we own it, then okay. Same thing is going to be here. We're going to start upgrading this guy as well, so we can get more troops, better troops, and we can start raiding other settlements. Because I feel like we should have already been able to go and raid Britannia and some of those other places by now. We haven't been able to do anything.
Awaits me, noble of Nagaroth.
Let's see. You we can upgrade. We can do. I'm gonna use him a little bit, so I'm gonna up that wound thing. Maybe I can use him against some of these guys that are near us. All right. Who else has not moved? She has not moved.
Come on.
And then we can end the turn. So a lot of setup in the beginning here, but you know, Total War games, you can play them fast. I don't. I never play them fast. I play them slow. I like to enjoy it. It's about the journey, not the destination for me. Like, I want to make sure we're having fun and that it's a good game. All right, recruit the following type of unit: missile infantry. So, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Dark purpose.
So for her, we're actually gonna get rid of these dark shards. I'm gonna get her some shielded ones instead. And I'm gonna give her, she's gonna have a cheapo army, to be quite honest. She's gonna have the basic army, dread spears, dark shards, and bleak swords. Which again, bleak swords are not the greatest at all. We don't really want to use them too much, but they will work. All right, so it looks like they got a lord here. We're gonna go ahead and come in. Now it says that our outcome would be relatively high, so I'm gonna put in a couple siege equipment. Won't do a battering ram, we'll do this though. Continue siege. We're gonna suffer some attrition, which I need to actually spec a little better into that. I feel like we could bum rush this, that we could actually come in and do it, but I'd rather be a little bit more prepared than what I've got, because dread spears are not good for sieging. That we want more stronger units for that. So Shard Bastion, Sharagrath. All right, we can't up the port. I need to fix this port. That's okay. We're suffering from our income though because of that, but we will work on it. Gonna continue coming this way. I'm worried about these guys. Rogue army. Vampire accounts, I guess. They might come after us. I guess we'll find out. But anyway, let's go ahead and take this. Weak old garrison, so we're gonna go ahead and auto-resolve that. Loot and occupy. All right, she got a mount now. And we can upgrade their people. So I'm gonna look at this real quick because I've starting to really look into this a little bit more. So we're gonna do Infamous Raider so we can make a little bit more money with her as she's coming through and sacking these areas. And we're also gonna up her control, so while she is around we got better control with her. And we're also gonna up his missile stuff. Now he is not the greatest like missile person, but you know, they work. We're gonna up her replenishment. That way our troops get replenished a lot faster. Because apparently, if we go back, I want to look at Maliketh real quick. If we look at Maliketh, something I should have thought about was actually continuing into the blue line, but I wanted to make him more of a force to be reckoned with, and also buff up the troops that I do have, that I'm using the most of, which are these basic units. So that's why I went full on in these guys. Now what we want to start focusing on once he starts leveling up again is going to be this blue line down here. We're going to push in here and we're going to start grabbing this stuff. So if we're getting that way we get our army back faster, better replenishment, that kind of thing. And if we can keep going, Renowned in Fear, we'll have minus 8% upkeep for the army. I mean, come on. Cheap army is always good. But yeah, once we take this, I want to say we should be good. I am going to have to go and fight these guys, but I think if we take this out, he might leave us alone, but we'll see. Building upgrade available. Oh yes, let's do you. We're gonna give him the secondary tier, and also Paul Caldra, we're gonna up your artisan house. We're gonna insta build that. Can't insta build the black arc stuff, which kind of sucks, but you know, whatever, to each their own. The good thing is that this has a port, so we can use that, and we'll get more interns per turn that way as well. Trying to think if I want to do anything else here. Hopefully we can get them the next turn. We can go through, even if we have, I don't like fighting sieges. If I can auto resolve them, I'm gonna auto resolve them.
Master of cruelty.
All right, let's print some money, and we're going to repair that and repair that. Same thing over here. We're gonna repair this, and I'm gonna use some more to sacrifice. I am going to also, while I have it, oh, I can't do this one. That sucks. 7 turns. Oh, lame. Okay, I was gonna do the sacrifices to Cain, so that way our casualty replenishment is better. So, you know, it's just butter. Can't do it though, but that's fine. So we're going to put in the torture post. We're just gonna do 1 though. I'm not gonna put too many in there. I don't think I should upgrade that all the way. I think we'll be fine with just the 1. I just don't want to lose a whole lot. And then these other places, we look good. I do want to put a artisan house here. I just want to make sure I don't increase it too much. Yeah, like buildings 165, like that's already quite a bit. All right, let's move our units around. Give her route marcher or whatever.
You obey me.
I'm gonna give him. Oh, we don't have any money. Never mind. I was gonna have him wound him. Our black arc is already moved. Unassigned skill points. Oh. Okay. Let's give you inspiring presence, so you just get that better in experience per turn. That's gonna help. It's gonna help a lot. It's a beautiful day for murder. So we can do this, but we are going to lose pretty much the entire army. Or we can fight it, which I think if we fight it will be better. So let's do that. We're going to do the campaign quick save. And we're going to fight this battle. I'm going to try and take what I've learned on the internet and see if I can do this a lot better. We're going to bum rush them. I'm going to try and bum rush as best as possible because I don't want to wait for their the reinforcements to get there. I want to go ahead and hit them hard. So we're going to try that. They are attacking us though, so we technically are on the defensive. But the way the AI works anyway, they're going to wait for their reinforcements to come. So what we're going to do instead, first off, we're going to put these guys up here so that they have hopefully better range. I am going to use these guys. These guys are skirmishers is how I have to look at it. So like my Velites in Rome, you know, that kind of thing. That's how I have to look at this. All right, we're going to spread these guys out a bit like that. And I'm actually going to kind of wedge it a little bit. So like boom, and then these guys get the other. Actually, let's make a full-on wedge. We'll do like a wing.
Dealers in death.
Do like this.
Dark elves. Dealers in death.
Like that.
Red spears.
We're gonna get them locked in a group because we're gonna have them fight kind of in it, or at least move as one. Now the dark shards. So from my understanding as well, I don't want to group them kind of in a block like I normally do. So what we're gonna do is break everybody kind of into groups of 2.
Very well. All shall
Hold on.
Dark shards. Nagarothi versus warriors. Dark shards.
Oh. And then
Battle ready.
so that way they're kind of their own thing. We're gonna put these guys in a group as well. Now again, we need to turn off fire at will because I'm gonna have these guys. I will have this for now on fire at will because they'll like fire whatever's coming at them, but the main thing is going to be not to do that. So Maliketh, on the other hand, one thing that I have realized as well is he is not like I make him out to be, where he is a you know, the Witch King of Angmar. All right, let's channel the magic. Let's see what we get. Maybe we get lucky. Ow, lame. All right, whatever, that's fine. We're gonna go with this, and we're gonna go immediately into it. All right, so we're gonna get these guys to immediately go after them, get her to come into that, and pull them back. And we're gonna give these guys, I think right here would be the best clump. All right, then we're gonna get Maliketh on these guys. These dudes are gonna come up right there. I think would be fine. Now we're going to turn off fire at will.
Orders understood. Battle calls. At once. Slash. Kill.
Get her to do her thing. And let's see, noxious breath. Let's bring him up this way.
Dark shards. We understand.
Do flame storm right about there. Also gonna do, let's see, noxious breath there.
Dealers in death. Slash. Kill. Battle ready. Bloody murder. Shades. Dealers in death.
And to charge in as best they can. Get her to do their thing. Let's bring them back.
On to slaughter. Hack. Cut. Dark shot.
Again, like I want to kind of reduce the army a bit more, so that way it does better. We're gonna activate this too, because these dread spears, they're just not doing too hot. Like everybody is not doing too hot right now. All right, we're gonna bring them back. I'm gonna get them to fire on those guys.
We understand. Ruby.
I only have one Reaper. Damn. Let's put you on multi-shot right now.
The merciless host.
For her, we're gonna do Brew.
Trickery and deception. With pleasure.
All right, we're gonna bring them back. We might actually lose. I might have to go back and do this stupid Pyrrhic victory thing instead. Activate that ward on him. I'm gonna get Maliketh. Come through here.
Enough of blood.
Let's see. That's not gonna be helpful.
No mercy.
I can get her on them, at least for now. Try to get them firing.
We are ready.
Let's see.
Ready. Darkness comes.
The Shades are at least kind of holding themselves up.
Advancing.
Mistress of
Trying to get them back.
feel the dark.
And let's do this.
Merciless warrior.
It's not gonna work.
Dark shot. Suffering for all. We are ready. No mercy.
Like our warriors are rallying, which is good. Maliketh is holding his own here, which is great.
Of the dark
I'm gonna get her to come up here. Get her to come after these marauders. Yeah, I want her out of that. Get out of that.
going. With flesh. Forward. Striking out.
Uh-oh.
Merciless warriors. Dark shards. Make them bleed.
All right, if I can get them to at least focus on them a little bit, I might be able to get Maliketh to do some more. So we're gonna do this over here. Come on. Yeah. All right. She's doing pretty good against these guys.
Bolt throwers.
Let's see, we don't want that on fire at will. We want,
Destroy.
actually, let's
No
fire it then.
mercy. Dark shards. Onward.
Back these guys up.
The true king.
she's got her chariot, so
Bolt throwers.
these guys should be a bit more devastating.
Attack! Slaughter them.
Bring you up here.
Withdraw.
We lost way more than I thought we would. This sucks.
I depart.
Maybe we should have went for more of a defensive take on it. I was just trying to be more aggressive with it, but that aggressiveness did not work too well. Plus, we don't have any winds of magic, so I haven't been able to do any spells, which sucks. And all of their abilities are pretty down right now. Let's see. He's rampaging right now.
Dark elves. Dark shards.
All of our dark shards. Yeah, I might have to redo the battle. Y'all don't mind that, right? If I redo it?
I lust for slaughter.
Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, everybody's retreating. So valiant defeat, which sucks. We're gonna redo the battle. I'm gonna try a defensive tack. If that doesn't work, then screw it. We're auto-resolving for the Pyrrhic victory, and I'll just take my losses. We'll see. Yeah, that battlefield definitely looked like a mess. That was just dumb. But again, like Dread Spears, they don't have staying power. They have some, but not enough. And especially against these guys, like I think these guys are all pretty armored because they're Chaos Warriors, you know, like these guys are pretty good. And these, like that's a unit in itself that looks pretty badass. So, okay, so we're going to, okay, hold on. We're going to load. And we're gonna reload. We're gonna save scum. Because I can do that in stream. I do it on videos too sometimes. Y'all don't know it. Because I edit it out. But, you know, here you get the raw footage of how I go about battles sometimes. If I feel like it was just stupid and something didn't go right like it was supposed to, you know, we're gonna try a little different strategy this time. So they're going to be, what irritated me was the fact that their reinforcements were already there. So I'm going to try and fight it again. We're not going to channel any magic this time. We're just going to let the magic fly where it is. It says it's at 20, so we should be okay. But yeah, like I didn't know that their reinforcements were already going to be there. I was expecting them to, the reinforcements to come in like a minute, so I wanted to bum rush this little bit of troops. So when we activated and it was already there, yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. So since we are the ones being attacked, let's be on the defensive this time. So we're gonna bring these guys up. We're gonna put them on the border. We're going to make a thick kind of front line. So the way this is going to go, we're going to have this to the edge like that. These to the edge like this. We're elevated enough that I think we'll be fine. We're going to use... I'm going to put these shades right here, because I can use them a little better, I think. We're going to put 2 shielded ones on the flank here, and then we're going to put these 2 shielded ones on the back here with these guys. Actually, one right here, one right here. So if they do get charged, these guys get hit first, and then I'm going to put this one over here. So it's going to be almost a weird domino type thing, or a checkerboard, actually, not a domino. So checkerboard it. Grab you, turn you. Actually, yeah, that should be good. The rest of these guys are going to be here in the middle. Again, we're elevated, so I should be able to shoot from the back and get over them. As long as they're elevated. I'm treating them like they're gunners. Meanwhile, we're going to have our hero here. Our sorceress is going to be right here on the corner. And then Maliketh, I'm going to have him right here. Front line, or actually over here, because I'm going to have him come in from the side. And I think we should be pretty decent. That should be good enough. So we are going to keep fire at will on for right now. We're going to, I'm going to group these guys into groups.
Dealers in debt.
These guys are going to be 2. Again, we're going to unlock the group so they fire on the right people. And yeah, everybody else should be good. We're not, no skirmish modes. That's the good thing. All right, our shades, we are going to group them as well. And then these guys group as well. Okay. I'm going to turn the bolt thrower fire at will off because I want them to fire on what I tell them to. We're going to go with multi-shot round for both because I'm going to try and use that to our advantage. Yeah, they're going to rush us. We're going to be prepared this time, I think. We'll see what happens, though. Everybody else still has fire at will on for the meantime. And we're going to see what I can attack with. We're going to let the Winds of Magic hopefully recharge. It's doing somewhat okay, so I want to try and hold off on spells and stuff for right now. Noxious Breath. We're definitely going to use that. I got a little bit of a better plan this time, hopefully, so we'll see what happens. What I want to do is give one guy this, but I think I might just give it to someone else. I don't know. Then we got the Witch Brew, which is going to help out, I think, everybody. So, but it causes rampage, so that's something else we don't really want to deal with. All right, they're about to come in. They're almost in range. I'm trying to think. What is... Let's pause it real quick. What is the most threat for our boys? Looks like these Chaos Warriors. So we're going to try and fire at them as best that we can. Try and hit the Chaos Warriors because I think our spears can definitely withhold against the Marauders and stuff. All right, guys, get in my range, please. All right, let's fire on them. Because it looked like, yeah, these guys seem okay against them somewhat. Oh, look at that. That looked a lot better. All right, now we've got Maliketh and them.
We understand.
Gonna arc them this way.
It is done.
I'm gonna get Maliketh to go ahead and charge these guys to protect the flank as best we can. And then our she-bitch over here. Kind of the same thing. I'm gonna use them to go ahead and start firing on those guys.
Slaughter them! Cold-blooded killers! For the king!
Yeah, that rush was like very bad. So now we can use Noxious Breath on these guys. I think. Oh, never mind. There we go.
Crush them!
Bolt throwers! Die, weaklings! Dealers in death! Dealers
So these warhounds, they're kind of chewing me up. And fire at will off. See if I can get these guys in the back.
Dark sharks. Understood. No mercy.
We're gonna target them.
Bolt throwers. The merciless host, by your command.
Servant of Hecate.
All right, get that fireball to go this way. All right, the shades are out.
Dark sharks. We are ready. We
Turn
understand.
fire at will off. Nope, get back here.
We understand.
Fire at will off. And fire on these guys.
Ha! Chopped. Dark sharks. Murder awaits.
Ready.
Gonna do flame storm on these guys. Maliketh, stop being a silly nilly. We'll get him to charge these guys.
Dark sharks. Slash. Kill.
And
By Cain. Bolt throwers.
all right, we're gonna go against
To them.
them now. And hopefully have it work.
Sorceress of Bronze.
All right, we are out of magic. And let's see. I think we're gonna rampage.
It shall be.
All right, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna do noxious breath on these guys.
Dark sharks. Suffering for all. Bolt throwers. Slay them.
And he can come down here and fight those guys.
Dark sharks. Withdraw.
Sorceress of Bronze. Execute them.
Cold-blooded
Let's get
killers.
her to come in.
Dark sharks. Orders understood. Blood will flow. Without
All right, they're behind now.
I will have
Maliketh is coming in. I'm gonna have him. Actually, I'm gonna have him come in on this guy. All right, dark shard, dark shard, dark shard, dark shard, dark shard. I want you guys. Oh, we won! Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that was way better. All right, in the battle. Woo! That was way better than the last one, don't you think? Yeah. So again, dark shards, they can definitely handle their own, but I think the best use is not to have a super large stack of them. We definitely want some more melee force to reckon with them, but yeah, that was actually a lot better. That was pretty good. Oh, that was so much better. And that means I think we took the place. Yep. We're going to make you all interns. Join the Dark Elf intern program. Hello. A Narcissus. During a monthly court meeting, when your lords brings forth a chest full of gold, pompously they declare it as a tribute to the crown. Of course, they hope for a glimpse. Sure, I'll take the gold. We also did that, so we are good to go. All right, so let's take a look here. Again, we were able to take them out. I think now we can actually come through. Yeah. We're going to lose some dark shards. It's okay. I'm going to auto-resolve it. We're going to loot and occupy. We're going to take this out. All those guys were destroyed, which is wonderful. And we're going to look at this blue line again. So we're going to go Draftmaster and Elven Healing. That'll be much better. For her, we're going to do spread control. We're just going to keep up with her and that and replenish troops. Oh, she got another point. I didn't notice. Let's see. We'll give her the cleanse corruption so that way she's cleansing places better. We're going to go ahead and also revamp this. And we're going to put in... We're going to up this to a level 3. Insta build that. And we're going to put in this building, insta build that, level it up, insta build it again. And we're going to level it up again and insta build it one more time, giving us a level 3 barracks already. Defenses wise, I think we're okay. What we will put in over here is going to be I don't really think we need a den over here because we don't really have a whole lot. This is going to be mainly a recruitment building, so, or recruitment area. So we can put that in, which we can use insta build. And we'll go ahead and get that going. And I'm not going to insta build it yet. We will go ahead. I want to put another building, but I feel like we also should do a growth building for now because we don't have that. So I'll put a growth building and we can take it out later. No biggie. All right, we just got a bunch of interns. I'm going to get this to a level 3 maybe. No, okay, no more. All right, Maliketh now, which now I can go ahead and get rid of that. And we can go full on shielded dark shards. Which we will do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 would be better this time. And they say to get shades, which I would do this because this gives you both armor piercing missile and armor piercing weapons. But again, they are also expensive. But I'd rather have them than I'd have some of the other stuff. I wouldn't put them as a front line though. They're still skirmishers. Remember that. These dread spears are technically the front line until we can get executioners and the other better ones. So we'll go ahead and do that. We can get this army going again, and we're going to revamp this area. Then we're going to come through and take back Shard Bastion, and honestly that should be the end of that. So let's see if we can go for peace. Oh, you know what, before I forget, make a hard save. Because you never know. You never know when the game was going to be like, hey, screw you. Bye-bye. All right. So, where are you at?
Bring
Decadent host.
How vexed.
Shall we go for
Your
peace?
sycophantic overtures annoy me.
Propose the offer. All right. So we are at peace with them. We're not at peace with the Norska faction because we're still going to whoop them out. But we are at peace with these guys. Maybe we can actually do good. We're going to issue a warning to them to say, hey, get the hell off our lawn. We're also going to go ahead and start upgrading the docks. And we're going to upgrade this Dark Palisade. Spending money wisely is what I will say, because we want this to be a reinforced region. Once we take Shard Bastion, it's going to be the same thing. We'll put another recruitment building, maybe something that doesn't go high tier, and we'll get them where they need to be. So I don't like that he's there, so I feel like they might try to hurt us. So we're going to go with no stance. Move him here. But we'll be on the coast now, and we can actually do better. I don't want to recruit any of the regular dark shards anymore. Dark shards with spears is, or with shields is way better, and they trade better with other rangers and stuff. Now these guys are encroaching over here on these lands, but that's fine because we might be okay.
Awaiting command.
Let's see. Can we?
Woeful deity protects.
So it doesn't give us the option to have a
We'll spill your blood.
say if they don't seem to pose a threat to us, which is good. So I don't mind sharing lands. Me personally, I don't mind.
Master of cruelty.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and come through here. Knock knock. Hello.
For Nagaroth. For victory.
Loot and occupy.
Prize, true king.
Lania was killed in battle. We got a black dragon egg, weapon strength, and the ability black dragon egg. Long, thin, expanding tier shape attack, strong versus. Ooh, that'd actually be pretty good.
Dark servant.
So she, I'm gonna give her again infamous raider. We get more money from looting and stuff, which is gonna help.
For the Witch King.
Let's rebuild and rebuild. We got an artisan house and a black spire, which is good. We can keep that. Awesome. So now we just got to kick Grom out, and then we just share it with the Drowned for right now, until we probably kick them out of town too, to be quite honest. I don't even know where the rest of the Drowned are, but I know we have a slight alliance with them right now. But again, we are evil. We can break those as we want.
I need an audience.
Like, what other lands do you guys have?
Come, we shall talk, then I shall sing, then you will do as I say.
Looks like we could do a military alliance with them at some point, so we might look at that. Especially when going against Grom, we could use them. Let's take a look now at our back province. So we wanted to put a artisan house here, and I wanted to put, let's see, glacier encampment, iron frost. Actually, let's take that out. Let's put, I want to put a defense around iron frost, to be quite honest. Let's do, well, I don't know. I guess we need growth, but we'll put an artisan house, whatever. Our Cauldra, we are gonna bump that to a level 3. Oh, you know what? Not yet. Because now that I have enough money, I want to get two more Black Art Corsairs for these guys. So these Corsairs are actually pretty good infantry. Just again, they're not meant for frontline defense. Keep that in mind. They're not that, they have better armor than the Dread Spears, but the Dread Spears has better staying power because of their shields and stuff. Something like that. So these guys will go down with missile fire easy. So be aware of that if you do a Dark Elf campaign, you know, things happen.
Cruel dread.
Now that we have her as well, and I think he is in range,
Favored of the Witch King.
we could start recruiting for her too. So, all right, we're going to start doing that. And then we're going to come down from the north and take out the rest of the dark or the high elf areas as well. So that's going to be nice. Meanwhile, she chills here while we wait for Grombrindle to possibly attack us. Okay, Legions of Chaos. So the next thing to do after we take out the Norska, what do you want? If she wants me to go back to war with them, I'm not doing it. No, not right now. Let me get my army together and then we'll go back and do what we need to do, but I'm gonna kind of leave her to fight those guys on her own for now. I'm already creating somewhat of a buffer for her. The Tombs King's faction to perform this great incantation. Okay, yeah, they'll get attrition there. Technology research, bloodthirsty companions. Okay. And trespassing warning was ignored. Okay. So they're still here. And we have them to worry about. Because they're at war with her, which is what it is.
I am the Witch King.
Alright, so we still need a couple more units. Let's try and think about this, because I want to get some more out. I want to get some more kind of more heavy hitters, if possible. So these Blackheart Corsairs with handbows, they're okay from what I understand. They're not super great, but they do have that running while shooting ability, which is really nice. That is good to have. Now, this army has like no cavalry, so pretty much we're reliant on our dread spears for anything anti-cav and whatever until I can get some black hands or black guards into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get one more of them. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 4 shades would be enough. Even these shades, they're not the greatest, but they'll work. I kind of want to get some Blackheart Corsairs, to be honest, just so we have some infantry that's good in melee, that can kill in melee. The others can't do that too well. All right, these guys,
Not a chance. No! Madness!
I want to try and go for peace with them, if at all possible. So Crag. So you cannot negotiate with this faction. We are at war with their master, War Host of the Apocalypse. So War Host, where are you at? Here you are. You don't want peace.
Come before me.
Damn. But we're at least improving. So they condemn anything, attitudes towards us is at war. They condemn war with Crag. Well, we haven't fought them, so maybe we can be friend. I mean, we did fight them that one time, you know, that one time long ago. But maybe we can be friends. We'll see. I don't trust it though. I'm waiting for them to actually come and get us.
I am a god.
And then we also have these guys of chaos as well that we need to see if we can quell them too. Let's see. Who are we all at war with? So Crag we can't make peace with yet. What about you guys? No, you won't do peace. Shadow Legion, yeah, we just tried. Oh no, we didn't. Shadow Legion.
You are not the
Ugh. We'll see. Again, I need to get a lord up here that can just be a buffer. I want to get Maliketh down to fight some high elves. And we'll start working on that here momentarily because I'm going to get her army essentially, which I guess we can go ahead and keep recruiting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do that. So 4 of those guys, and then the rest dread spears and bleach swords. Maybe give her a cheapo army. I might give her some good troops. I'm not sure yet though. Because again, I want to go ahead and start getting her
Dreadlord.
out and about.
Dread Commander. Dreadlord, awaiting command.
What's this?
I
Done.
admire your darkness. Set the sails.
What if we go to this thing? What is this?
The Druki are coming.
Oh, okay.
The thrill of battle awaits. Weakness cannot be tolerated.
We also got quite a bit of treasure from that, which is nice.
Sail, damn you!
All right, cool. Next thing, let's take a look here.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Who is that? Vampire Coast.
Fallen deckhands.
Noble Blight.
What is your demand?
Who are these guys? Oh, the Wood Elves. Never mind.
The sea.
I was like, what is that? What's going on there? All right, so we got that. Again, I don't think we want to go to war with the Wood Elves just yet. We want to quell off whatever's already happening here. We are not at war with them yet, which is good because I don't want to be at the moment. But we're going to go ahead and push this way. I'll get them back here. And I'm not upgrading these just yet. I don't see a reason to do it just yet. What can we upgrade though? What is this? Chaos Dwarves. The hell are you doing on my land? What you want?
Death walks.
What you want, fool? We are going to go ahead and let's see. We need to get this to a level 5 because we already have 5 growth. It's 12,000. We'll wait a turn. We're gonna upgrade that next turn. I'm gonna burn it because I don't want to waste at the moment. Okay, technology. Let's see. What else do we need to upgrade? We don't really have those just yet, so except for in that one army. So let's look here. I think since we are incorporating more shades, but that increases our income from settlement buildings. We'll do that next. We'll do hit and run first so they get better 10% for shades, dark riders, and doomfire warlocks. Again, we're using shades, so we might as well use it. And we can't do any of the rights that I wanted to. I don't want to recruit another Black Arc right now. I think we're okay on the 2. Okay, so we're good on that. Oh, you know what? I don't have to wait. I can just burn some money right here. Look at that.
Dark deeds.
And bam. We don't have enough to do that though, but it still works. I'm gonna do that. And now I can upgrade Harkaldra to this. And we'll save the rest. All right, that worked out. Look at that. I forget. Dictats. Gotta use those dictats. They work. All right. Unassigned skill points. Who? Oh, this guy, Admiral. Let's do Infamous Raider for you as well. Because I'm going to start using him to raid settlements as much as possible. Because we're going to stop trying to fight the chaos people. We're going to start going after the good guys. What you want, girl? Let's see, a military alliance. Although they are at war with a lot of people. And Grombrindle. I don't think right now is a good time for that. Yeah, if you're talking about that kind of diktat, yeah, that's probably pretty painful. Okay. So, looks like we have some ghost people to fight us. Ooh. Not the greatest setup. Said that we would totally lose, so We might. They're not very experienced compared to these guys. They got a lot of experience, but we can't retreat either, which sucks. So guess what? We're going to fight it. Anytime it says I'm going to lose, I want to lose on my own. Since they are attacking us, I still think that gives us the right now, so we can actually set up to be more defensive about it. We do have we do have shades with great swords, so these are better anti-infantry than the regular shades. So that should be a better matchup against certain units. But we do have they do have a bunch of gunners, so range-wise, they might surpass us. So what we're gonna try and do is form up a defense. I think right here in the corner. We're gonna line up a wall pretty much. Let's see. I don't think they have anything that's like really hard charging. It looks like a bunch of melee or a bunch of infantry. Alright. Shades right here. And we're gonna move you this way. You stay in the middle, you come this way.
Masterless warriors.
There we go. Our Corsairs. I'll put one here.
Corsairs.
One here.
Nagarothi.
I'm gonna move that one more onto the flank, and this one is also gonna be on the flank. And then these guys in the back, I think they're elevated enough to where it should be fine. What I'll end up doing is moving them more in the back anyway, once they actually attack. And maybe to the flanks. We'll see how that goes. And our Admiral, we're gonna put him in the back because he is a crossbow unit. All right. Should be enough.
Villains. Dark shards.
So as they get close, I think we should be good. All right, these guys are gonna come right here.
Going. Corsairs.
Same with you guys back here.
We are ready. At once.
Be more of a checkerboard.
Cold-blooded killers.
And what we'll do is space out the line just a tad on the ends here. That way it's more of a solid here. We get an opening for these guys. We're gonna put them more in the middle here.
Merciless warriors.
Same with these guys right here, so they can shoot into that flank. It should help. And we still have this as well, so we get our abilities from the ship, which is good. And then he's got one to debuff them, so that'll help out. Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's crazy looking. That's cool as shit though. I can't even lie. That's an artillery monster, so that's not going to be good for us because they're going to start shooting at us.
Dreadlord. They will suffer.
Right, nobody locked. Again, we're going to be getting more of the offensive here. How close is he? Oh, he's about to be able to hit us. I want to protect our flank. That's why I'm in this corner, but I don't know. Having artillery fire is not going to be good for us. And we don't have anything quick. I mean, these shades are kind of fast. I can try and see if I can get them to come up on them like that. We can do this. I'm gonna hit a couple of them.
Kill everything.
Yeah, see? Woo! We'll get our shades to skirmish a little bit here. Actually, we'll wait on that. Yeah, like against other missile troops, not so much.
Advancing. Battle pulls. Onward.
Ooh, nasty. Try and get some of these guys dead.
Carnage awaits.
That was a pretty good volley, actually.
Great spear.
We're gonna move them up.
Horses.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Battle calls. Following orders.
Okay, there we go. Not good. But we're gonna use these guys to wrap around.
Slaughter. Death is coming. Rookie, forward.
See if I can get them in.
Moving out. Great spear. Rookie. By Drakira. Onward. Move back. Horses.
Damn.
Kill them. Nagorothy.
Alright. Fire on those guys.
As you say.
And fire on these guys.
We are ready. Make them bleed.
Just fire on them.
Ah!
Get out of their way. And
The merciless host.
that's going to be in that area, so we don't want to do that.
Die, weaklings. With pleasure. Battle ready. Hack.
Fire on them.
Shades. By your command. By Cain. By Cain. Tyrant of Nagaro. Onward.
Oh boy.
Destroy. Massacre them. Eager for battle. No mercy. Show no mercy.
Oh my gosh. No fire at will. You listen to me, boy.
Dealers in death. Withdraw. Cold-blooded killers. No survivors. Advance, Rookie. By Cain.
All right, they died.
Massacre them. Attack.
Oh shit, our admiral died. So much for that.
Dark Elf.
Hopefully, all right, that did that, which is good. Oh shit. We lost. Oh well, valiant defeat. I'll take it. That sucks though, because there goes our black arc. Oh man, that sucks so hard. Oh wow. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do that right next time anyway, because we're gonna need another black arc. I think though he's down for right now. We might still be able to recruit him once he's, you know. Yeah. I got, oh, they got a weapon. Never mind. I was like, oh, we got a weapon. No, we didn't. Damn, that sucks. So, like, he's wounded, so that doesn't mean our Black Ark is gone. So I think we should be able to get it back. Maybe. But that does suck. That sucks so hard. Let's see. Maybe we should invest in the abilities to make them better. I don't know. Much as I want to build more stuff, like I want to save, because then we can go ahead and start upgrading this. So let's see, we got some interns. Let's sacrifice them. We'll go ahead and get this to a level 3. We'll do that instead. Let's see. Can I? No, I can't. But that's fine. Now these guys are following, and I'm not sure why, but you know, I'll take it. Oh Lord, here they come.
Battle at last.
I don't know. We might be fighting them too. Oh, never mind. Auto resolve.
Lies beyond.
Ha ha ha!
You will regret this.
Hence the quote. Oh yeah. Oh, I get you. I was like, I know what you mean. I'm not that dumb. Come on. All right, so this one does have the horses, so we might actually try and incorporate that into an army a little bit more. Apparently, if you use them correctly, they can be pretty damn strong. So we're gonna try that out. Where the hell is Alathanar? Like,
This is absurd.
I'm coming through his area and just wrecking him up, and I don't know why. Can we be friends with you guys? Let's see. War. They approve of war with the rogue pirates. They condemn treaty with the world walkers, but I don't think we have a treaty with the world walkers. Oh, we do have a non-aggression pact. Okay, never mind. Whatever. As long as they don't go to war with me, I will be perfectly okay with that. So let's take a look here. So slowly we're getting growth. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that crafting district. And I mean, again, I would still like to put some encampments, but whatever. And honestly, I think everywhere we're gonna put in one barracks just to have it, because you never know when you might actually need it in that area. So if we put the barracks where it's just basic, that should be enough, I think. I don't like that they're stacked up on Shagrath though. So we're gonna use up the rest of our interns to up the defenses here.
Corruption of the vilest sort.
Meanwhile, Maliketh. What's the garrison looking like here? So they're still replenishing. They're not exactly good yet. And I don't want to abandon this place yet, because then we're going to be screwbuckled. But now that we have at least a few better troops in the army, that should prove to be somewhat better, right? Maybe. Although these guys did look like they crumbled like pieces of paper. The corruption in the area though is still ridiculous though. So our income is not good. Slanesh corruption. And I think that's just because they're in the area, and anywhere they are, they're going to be spreading that corruption around. Yeah, so we need to fix that. I guess that's where it would come in handy to have an area for taking that corruption out. We need to take out this as well, because this is what's also spreading it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to leave. I'm going to go raid stance. and we're gonna start coming up here. I'm also gonna go ahead and recruit a lord over here because I feel like I can go ahead and do that. Never mind, no I can't. I'm so sad. I lost my freaking black arc, like, to these losers. Stupid dead pirates. Like, I don't even know what happened except for probably these death guards is what came through and messed us up besides the carronades.
Dreadlord.
Stupid pirates.
Dreadlord.
And, you know, I'm still working on these guys. I just don't want to recruit too much to where we lose. So we're going to start going through, and once we grab the rest of this, I think we should have enough provinces to maybe make some decent cash. Garrison Lord not moved.
Onwards! Onwards!
Honestly, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we could come over here and start raiding at least. Yeah, let's do raiding. We'll get her active a bit. Not the best, but you know, it'll work. She hasn't moved. I would raid with her, but I don't want her to get to piss off Grombrindle before we're ready. Cyrus is right. Okay, we're going to do another infamous raider with her. And we're gonna up Blade Wind.
Druki Servant.
I guess we can use that.
Go on.
And cleanse corruption for her as well. Even though we don't really need it in this area, if we need to, we can use that to our advantage. So save. Nope, not that one. This one. And end the turn. I'm just worried that he's gonna come through here and take us. They're coming to war with us. Yeah, all right. That is fine. It's time. We're going to war with those guys at least. But I have a massive army where you have nothing up here, so I don't know what you plan to do. Duty calls. Anaris is... Oh my god, they killed my person. Oh, what a bitch. Okay. Well, let's do her.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
They are dead.
Yeah, it was this guy because he's an assassin.
Minor setback.
Failure. That sucks. These chaos dwarves are popping up. I don't know what's going on now. All right, well, that sucks. Okay, so what we're gonna do is recruit a lord over here. Sadly, we don't have any more of our... I don't really like the crossbow ones too much, but whatever.
The garrison.
All right, and then we'll go ahead and start getting an army together with them. First thing first are going to be the dark shards because they just come in handy. All right, and we're going to keep... Whoa. We're going to keep marching this way. Because see, we still have him here, and he could easily come through and wipe the floor with us here. The reason I didn't bring the Lord over here is because, again, we've got... Yeah, he's about to come over here and I think attack it, so... I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but as long as we can grab some ground here, I think we'll be fine. All right, and here she is. Which I can kind of leave them... I'm going to leave I'm gonna get her actually.
Master of cruelty.
Let's go none.
Purpose.
Let's put her back in here.
Destruction.
And we're gonna start recruiting. Ah, we can't. Fudge Muppets. I'm really about to like break one of these, but I don't want to take my walls down. I think if anything, okay, we're gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna put in the basic recruitment building for right now until we can get these areas, and then I can bring it back. That's what we're gonna do.
Master.
Meanwhile,
Dark servant.
okay, I don't think her army is that good, but I don't know either. So we're gonna bring them. We can't attack them because we're not at war with Atane yet, and I don't want to go to war with them just yet because I feel like we're gonna get our shit wrecked. Luckily, Grombrindle is still, I might jinx it for us, but he still hasn't done anything to us, so we've been pretty lucky on that front.
Lord of the Black Court.
But again, I feel like we're wasting our time by not having a Black Ark going raiding like they're supposed to.
Enacting my dark
But I haven't been able to do it, you know. I jinx everything, and you know it.
What violence.
She's in stance march, so she would get wrecked right now. You know what? We're just gonna trespass.
Destroy!
Screw it, you know?
Torment awaits!
We'll see what she does. Meanwhile,
Far beneath an archmage.
like really, I just wonder where Elathanar is. Is he like down here fighting or something, or what? But we have the Drowned here. They're coming up with their own army, so they should be able to help us out. And if anything, attack them. They might come and take over the Twisted Glade, which I don't care. I've got pretty much good complete provinces up here. I'll look for completing the others as we go down. My main thing is just to destroy the High Elves. That's our goal. All right, so Garrison Lord not move. That's her.
Power awaits.
Her to go on a walk.
Speak.
In the turn. Let's see what we can do. Our ally declares war, the defender, the aggressor. On the Redhorn tribe. Yeah, we enter on them.
Threats are wasted on the hunt.
What's up? Military access. No. Because I know you want to go after the drowned people, and I'm actually kind of cool. Here he comes. He's declaring war on us. I knew it. All right. I'm not going to ask them to do it because they're already kind of at war with a lot of people. All right. Where's he coming, though? Because we might be able to go ahead and take this out then. Corrupted by Slanesh. Uh-oh. That's not good traits. That's not traits that I want. Corrupted, corrupted, corrupted. What the hell does that mean now? Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh man, that is just not good.
I am the Witch King.
That's okay, we're gonna keep moving. Stupid Slanesh, making me want like greedy bad stuff. Alright, now that Grombrindle's coming to attack us as well,
I have dark.
I need to get the army together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. God, they're so expensive. I wouldn't put a whole front line of them though. They're way too expensive to recruit that many. But we can do 2 of those to go ahead and at least have it. And we can recruit from this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 would probably be enough. We're gonna go a bunch of dread spears for right now because that's gonna be our somewhat front line. All right, we're gonna start building her army up because now that we're at war with them, they're gonna start coming after us. I have a feeling though they're gonna attack here at Ironfrost. Watch it. They're gonna come from our north because it's less defended. If they don't and they decide to come through here, then that's going to be a bit of a surprise.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go ahead and knock her out.
Cruel and let them know.
Kill her, get her army away,
They belong
make
to
them
me.
interns,
Cruel dreadlord.
and then we're going to go ahead and start marching her back this way. So we're going to get her. She's going to come here and we're going to attack from the south with her.
Delicious.
Let's get together. I'm not going to go for those right now. I'm going to keep going with this for a moment. She does have black hands in hers, so we're going to go with Slaughter Lord. Make them even more devastating.
What?
You said what? Let's do the Magic of
Noble
Winds. And Dark Venom. Black Lotus. Mansbane. I like that. That's gonna come in handy. Okay, her. We're gonna do. Can't do Witch's Brew yet. She's not strong enough. We're gonna up her defense. Okay. Like, I don't want to leave them alone, but I feel like with what I'm gonna make here, it'll just be better if I do this instead. So we're gonna go. Do I want to do shades with her? She's got access at least to these guys already, so if I don't go shades, that wouldn't be the end of the world. And shades are expensive to outfit, so I think the best bet would definitely be to go with these guys. It's the basic garrison for right now. Oh, that. All right, that way we have enough. I can go ahead and start getting
Awaiting command.
some dread spears, dark shards with her.
Lurks fury.
And then I'm gonna put
Master of
him into the army.
This is real military might.
All right. Actually, hold on. Let me move her into the building because I feel like these guys are just gonna come and hurt me. All right, let's get some dark shards made.
Murder.
He's chilling here. She's chilling here. All right, we're gonna look good. That's what I think. We go a boat ride right across and start attacking them there, but
Even the lore master. If you wish to see dawn.
we won't be able to do peace with them for a while. They really hate us. That's gonna suck because we need an army here. So, but I want to use her to come over here and attack Strombrindle from the south. As long as we have these guys blocking them I don't think we have to worry too much here. So it's more of from the north here, taking his lands out from here. And then we got to take him out here as well. That's kind of the issue at the moment. Honestly, I don't even know, because it's like we're at war with too many decisions. So many decisions. So the way I'm thinking right now, because like I still want this province because I want to create that buffer, right? But we got him coming here to possibly attack Hargraven, so we have no choice but to help our ally. We got to help her, so we're gonna have to come here and muck their shit up. So if we take this out, that'll at least again create the buffer zone here for her, and then we can come through and help them out. Yeah, live or die, make the choice. It's all a roll of the dice right now, more than anything. Garrison Lord not moved. Well, not really like I want to move him. All right, let's make a hard save just in case some bullcrap happens. In the turn. I knew it. This motherfucker is gonna kill us. Like, he can wipe the entire army out all by himself. I'm still gonna fight it though. We're gonna fight it. If it's gonna go down, I'm going down swinging. This is what I was worried about though, it's stupid Legion of Chaos. But again, I think if we hold a central point, we get the towers up where it needs to be, I can manage these guys better now. So I think I can use it to target shot enough to where it'll kill them quick, but you know, no promises, because we don't really have good staying power. It looks like these bleak swords are only going to be able to do so much, and these lords themselves are already going to be stupid strong. So again, if we can go down swinging, we can take out most of their army. I'm not even going to really worry about the lords too much. I'm worried more about taking out the troops. If I can take out the troops, I think we pose a better fight. So we're going to see, we're going to jump up here in the middle more than anything. And that's how we're going to fight this. So we're going to have, let's see, these guys kind of on the side. As much as I don't want a front line of bleak swords, that's kind of looking like how we're going to do. Shades are going to be over here. Shades. These guys in the back, kind of. And then this dude's honestly right here. I'll just use them where I can. We're going to create a barrier there, hopefully. And hopefully we can win this. By your command. So fire at will off. And skirmish mode is already off, so we're good there. I'm gonna move these bleak swords to the back here just because he's the commander and I don't want him to die that quick. But I know the majority of the forces are here, so I'm just trying to see who's gonna come first. My main thing is just to try and get towers built more than anything. And we do have this, so we can use that at some point. Alright, we're gonna put barricade trap. And it looks like they are coming this way. They're going to be coming from the back end too, it looks like, so. put that up as well. They're mainly coming by and getting the supply areas for the moment, so
Dealers in death.
I'm gonna hope that I can fire on these guys properly without hopefully hurting our guys, or even just being able to fire at all. That's the problem that happened last time, was, you know, how they did what they did.
Dark elves. It is done. Dark sharks.
Just kind of wondering if I put them like this.
Carnage awaits. Cold-blooded killers. Forward.
That.
Dark sharks. Attack.
Can I shoot over? Yeah, it works. It works for now. Yeah, like this dude, I'm scared of him.
Without question.
We have this right here, so I'm just gonna kind of use, I think I'm just gonna use these guys and charge. They're gonna hold off what they can.
Shades.
The shades will have fire at will for right now.
Dealers in death. No mercy.
That looks crazy.
Battle ready.
We don't want them to fire on our guys too much, so we're gonna
Slay them.
actually.
Dark elves. No mercy.
Start their charge.
Dark
Oh shit, they're already fighting.
destroy.
Uh-oh.
Dark elves.
Here comes the hell.
Murder awaits. Onwards to murder.
Onwards to murder.
Nagarothi.
Yeah, like this dude, he's gonna wreck my shit.
Dark sharks.
Let's get them. Actually, let's see if I can focus on them. Probably not, but you know, we're gonna try.
Suffering for all. Faruki, forward. Carnage awaits. No survivors. By Drakira. Shades. Eager for battle. Glorious destruction. Going. My blade hungers. Dark sharks. Attack.
Uh-oh.
Advancing. Nagarothi. Advance, Druki. Kill them.
He's like going in and out, and I don't like it.
Slash kill. My cane. My blade hungers. Advancing. On to slaughter. To destruction. Massacre them.
Murderous prowess.
By your command. Dead! The merciless host, as you say. We are ready! Bleak swords! Orders understood! Slaughter them! For the king! Blood for Cain! Merciless warriors! Destroy!
See if I can get these guys over here.
Dark sharks!
Uh-oh.
No survivors!
This isn't gonna be good.
Pull back!
Where did... Oh, did that tower get destroyed? That sucks.
Battle ready! Moving out! Eager for battle! Going! No mercy!
no, it's the Demon Prince. Oh shit. That sucks. I don't know if I can get them back here. Nah, valiant defeat. I tried, Driz. I tried. Oh well. All right then, that's it. Time to eliminate the rest of them as best we can. Oh, that sucked. We didn't do too bad though. I just wish we eliminated. Oh, we got one of their units gone. But they'll probably be able to recruit it once they take my building, so. Yep. Lame. And then oh, now they're at siege. What you want? You going to war with me now? Trade agreement? I'll deal with that. Okay. Settlement lost.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
My cruelty knows no limits. Slaughter them.
Get him.
Fight for me or die. Wealth is power.
Run. Dun 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 dun. We are going to put in the artisan building. For now. And Maliketh, we are going to do gonna do this. That way I'm just gonna keep pushing into that, because since we're fighting a lot in the chaos areas, that'll be way more helpful to go against. For her though, now we got spread control all the way. I think the next thing to possibly go for would be armor piercing damage, melee defense. Let's go with the fire cloak. That way we get a little bit more defensive on our army, if anything. And cleanse corruption for her. Cool. Okay. That faction is now gone and wiped off the face of the earth with toilet paper. Kiss my grits. Oh no. Now we got these guys coming after us. Oh man, I don't even know. Because we lost our main recruitment building right there, so I guess we're just gonna go for our shades then. I don't think I can recruit. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Hold on. Can I get my black arc back? One more turn. Because I'll probably recruit it up there. That way he's just out of the way. Alright, so we got 3,000. Which again, I kind of want to just keep leveling this up, and then I can build whatever the hell I want. I don't see his army just yet, but it doesn't mean we're out of the woods, so I'm going to recruit with her for a moment.
Awaiting command.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 4 dark shards, and we're gonna get another dreads. No. Yes. Yes, we'll get a dread spear to help with the blackguard. Just because of those shields. Next, we'll just get a bunch of bleak swords. And that'll fill out her army at least. Alright, let's take a look here in the south. What are we looking like? So they're still over here. They're in encampment stance. She's got her army here.
Cruel dreadlord.
I'm gonna march her up this way. That way we're at least out of this area. but we're gonna try and see if we can start coming after Grom, Mr. Grombrindle, and taking out his settlements.
We are displeased.
I guess we could go ahead and start getting this booted up. I think Venom Glade would probably be the better one to do right now. At least to have a level 2. So it has at least somewhat of a better garrison, but you know. And
What now?
they're gonna come and attack. I know it. I don't think there's just no way I can get peace with them right now. Oh, this sucks ass. Not that I really care too much about the Chaos people in the north, but you know, the Chaos people are what's gonna come down and wreck our shit anyway, because we're in this part. If I could, I'd just bring Maliketh's army back down, sacrifice these areas for the most part, but I don't want the Agents of Chaos and all that to be right on my doorstep, because then it's just going to even be more of a headache. Like, I like Helbron being the buffer here to come and mess with them, but I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. I don't know why she's in that. That's stupid to have them in march stance.
Your dark purpose.
You're gonna get them killed. Select an own army or settlement for your ally, and they'll try to protect it for a limited time. Oh, okay. War coordinations. Well, I don't need to do that at the moment, so let's make another hard save. And let's see what this next turn holds for us. Oh no, we suck again. Every time I think things are going good, it's like Chaos. It's like, nah, fuck you. We're gonna make you silly now, and we're gonna ruin your shit. Enjoy this. I hope you enjoy getting wrecked. And now we got Grombrindle, the dwarf asshole of the west over here. Like, he's not a faction I really wanted to go to war with, but we're gonna have to. We are making no money now. This is great. And now here she comes, so we're actually gonna need to come back here. I can't use her. I gotta use her down here. She's gonna have to fight these guys. I would hope that these guys would go, but oh, they are. They're attacking that. Great. That'd be perfect. Okay. That's good news. Hotex column? What's that? Where is that? That's this. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, because that's still going to grant us some more money.
Go on.
We can't recruit anymore, so we're going to let her just kind of go for a walk
Do not ask.
and then back. I don't like these assassins being here, though. That's annoying. But I am very curious. Oh, there he is. There's Alathanar. Was it because I whooped his ass that one time, or did he go and fight somebody? I don't remember if we even fought him. I think we did, but I don't remember if we auto-resolved it. I haven't actually fought a manual battle yet as the elves. All right, so they are coming back hard. And as much as I don't want to go with attrition here, because I know we're going to be having a bunch of attrition, we're going to need to go raiding stance and work our way back over here. We're going to need to defend this, because I got 3 armies coming onto these guys. Oh my Lord, have mercy on their soul. And the garrison, at least the garrison's full. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I wonder.
Only chaos commands.
Attack this. Could you attack this?
Nothing.
No. Damn it. Hold on.
Cain.
Hey, war coordination. Attack. This guy.
Don't waste my time with petty intrigue.
Will you do it? I guess she'll do it. I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is gonna be chaotic though. I guess there you go, chaos. That's what their namesake is. I want to start moving her down here, so we're gonna go ahead and move her here. And we're gonna start raiding.
Prepare the raiders.
That way we get a little bit of extra moolah for the moment.
Lord of the Black Court.
And Hargref, pretty decent. Well, not really. They're a level 2, so Temple of Cain they're actually leveling up, so that's going to be a little harder to hit than the actual capital.
Yes.
But this is almost done, so that's good. Let's see, we're minusing 306 now per building, which is not good because we're not pulling in enough. We're only gaining 260 based on our ports alone, so we need to up this port so we can start getting more. So that's something we're gonna have to look at in the next turn. Oh, we can't because this isn't a level 3, so we have to wait till that's a level 3 before we can do that. That's fun, because our other place that we had it was here that we were getting our interns from. They pretty much ask if you have lube every time. Yeah, they don't ask. They say bite the pillow. They're going in dry. All right. So we've got our war coordination going on. We're building the army with her, which I think we can actually use now. We might have enough to be able to come through here and take out their garrisons. Yeah, like these guys, not much of a garrison. Slaver's Point has more of a garrison. So let's see.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
I feel like the smart thing to do would be to abandon ship. Abandon it and regroup.
Dreadlord of
Like they have a pretty decent garrison that I think with their troops combined with mine that we should stand somewhat of a chance, but I don't know about against 320 stacks.
Black Heart. Going forth. Noble.
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
I have never been much of a
Tyrion, are you coming to war with us now? Yeah, I fear it. It's about time. I'm not gonna call her because I don't want her to fight them just yet. So we're gonna lose this for right now. That's fine because I'm about to take it right back. I got the army right here on the doorstep, so. Yeah, settlement lost. Well, at least the Red Horn was destroyed, which is good. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, be the best. A recent clutch of reports regarding ill discipline in the lower ranks is cause for concern. Clearly, the quads are being hired. This has to stop. Recruitment costs have risen accordingly. Oh, well, that's lame. For how many turns? 3? Ew.
Dreadlord of the
All right, they are under siege at the moment. This jackass is blocking me from even trying to fight. Which even if I went normal, I still wouldn't be able to attack him. So I'm just going to move him here, keep him in raiding stance. I'm going to block the bridge there. Oh God. I'm really about to say fuck it and just retreat, like abandon ship. We might try to fight him though, but if I can take out these armies one at a time.
not a slave.
Oh my God.
I think not.
Lord of the Black Court.
Honestly. Oh my God, we would actually get a Pyrrhic victory.
Death and carnage await. Enslaved.
That's crazy. I feel like we shouldn't have won that, but we did. He got a dark steed. All right, we're gonna use this to our advantage for a minute, and we're going to recruit a bunch of dread spears. That should help out, because I think this is good for missile for right now. Whoa. I did not expect that to happen. All right, we're gonna keep pushing with her. Honestly, I think with just this army alone, we can take this out. What can I build here? Nah, we don't have enough interns right now to where it matters. So Althanar is sprucing up, so we're gonna keep getting we're gonna go bleak swords now. And for her, yeah, there's a Pyrrhic victory. We'll go for it. We'll get it all back, no problem. Loot and occupy again. It's always fun to loot and occupy. The Sword of Cain. The Sword of Cain will always be drawn to the powerful. You have defeated its most recent owner, and even as their body cools, the sword calls to you. The power of a god bound with the blade, waiting to be unleashed. So if we get the Sword of Cain, it gives us plus 25 attack, enables magical attacks, armor piercing damage, ward saves, Sword of Cain, and it makes them unbreakable. The bad thing is if we use the ability, it'll cause our speed to be bad, our melee to be bad, but we'll rampage and it'll buff up a bunch of people. Yeah, we're gonna claim it. Does that mean she has it equipped now? It does. Can I give it to Maliketh instead? No, I can't. This bitch, on the other hand, has got the Sword of Cain. That's crazy. All right. Cool. Now we have that. Let's see. Cyrus. Let's do Dreaded Intern Maker and Drill Master.
Dark Lord.
And then we're gonna do for this spread control and what's this? Spiteful Conjuration. It's passive ability, -5 armor, triggered from casting a spell. I don't like that. Word of Pain. Let's do this. That way we can debuff them a little more.
Yes.
All right, this is our assassin. We're gonna use the assassinate ability will probably be good, but I don't really want to go with that. Let's make him more of a fighter. We'll up his melee attack twice. All right, and then our Death Hag. Cleanse Corruption. And now we can give her Witch's Brew, which seems to be the better one out of all those. I like the charge because it works really well. Enemy killed, Larian. And now we have the Sword of Cain, which that just tells us where it is. Okay, so the sword will be lost if the owner is wounded. Oh, she's gonna have the ultimate freaking army now, right? That's what it does, isn't it?
Hateful bidding.
She already has another army right here, so we're gonna have to see what they do. But we at least got this back, so that's good. Repair that, repair that. Got a bunch of interns right now, so we're gonna keep on that for a moment. Right.
Dread Commander.
We got all the recruitment we can do there. We got all the recruitment we can do there.
Lord of Fear.
Okay, they don't have a port, so we can't get our Black Ark up here like I would like. And then he doesn't need to recruit at all. These guys are about to die, so I'm not gonna up their stuff. I'm just gonna let it happen. So what we need to do now, let's see, 8,000. Let's bring Grand up to a level 4 now. Then Iron Frost. Need 4,000 for that. Sacrifice that. And Drax End. Oh wait, that is that. This one then. I need one more. Oh, already did it there. We're gonna bump Iron Frost up to a level 3, or get it going to a level 3, because I feel like they're gonna attack soon. And then we have an army right there from Grombrindle. So again, it's just one of those things. Now I don't want to put this in because we're already starting to lose more than we need to, so I'm gonna put a resource. They got that. We'll get furs. That'll be enough. All right. All right, I think we're done butter. We are going to do this now, so we get Purge the Week. That's going to increase our settlement money. And the next thing will probably be something. I don't know. Not sure at the moment. We're lacking funds. We're pretty bankrupt at the moment. We'll just have to see how the rest of this may go. But that'll be in the next stream. So it is time. We've gone on quite a bit, a little bit over the 2-hour mark that I normally try to go for. 2.5 is usually where I'll get that sweet spot. But tonight is already like 10:30 my time. So I'm tired. And we have done quite a bit, so I am very happy with where we're at right now, albeit we've lost a little bit of more territory again, but we are, now that I have a better understanding of how this faction works, which, you know, you kind of get just by playing. I've only done a couple of beginning turn practice campaigns. I never got this far in them. We're at 94 turns in the game already, so we're not even 100 turns in yet. We have been fighting nonstop chaos stuff. And now we're finally at war with the High Elves. The only bad thing is that Alathanar is back. And I'm kind of worried about his army, to be quite honest. We're going to see, though. The High Elves have very good cavalry. And they have some pretty good defensive stuff. Apparently, though, our spearmen is better than theirs. Like, our dread spears are better than the High Elf spearmen. But I don't know. I've seen many people say otherwise, but that just seems to be one of the things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Just kind of looking through here, and you guys can't see, but Nagaron's now a level 5, so I'm trying to see if there's anything that I would want to build here that would be better to get at the moment, and I'm not really sure what. Like the military buildings are all pretty much all that I wanted. The only other thing would be probably defensive, because we can't do another resource and we don't have enough. Maybe that other landmark building, what's that thing do? Gives us control and then gives us plus 10% income. That could come in handy. But either way, so thank you all for joining me tonight. Catch us again on Wednesday, where we are going to be going through our Egyptian campaign then. So if you watch this in the future, thank you so much for getting all the way to the end here. If you did, hit the like button, hit subscribe, all that stuff, and comment your thoughts down below. Any strategies, again, if you have strategies or advice or anything like that, comment it down below. I do read that stuff, and I appreciate all the help I can get in these games. I love these games. I've been playing Total War for a long time. I'm a Total Waraholic. You can ask Driz, because that's pretty much the only game I play all the time. unless I'm playing something with him, which has been kind of rare lately. We need to get back into that a little bit. All right, off I go. Toodaloo, Noodles.